Welcome back to Poor Brothers Whiskey. I'm David. This is Mike. Tonight we're trying every batch of the Bowman Cask Strength.
God damn. Four of them.
It's going to be intense.
It is going to be intense.
Batch 4 just came out. I think it's been out, 2-3 weeks? Maybe a month at this point.
Right? Yeah, it's like a month now. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for this. I haven't had 1 or 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 4. Jesus. Okay, so I've only had 2.
Seems like a way easier way to say that.
Yeah,
but
only had
2.
2. And 2 is amazing.
2 is very, very good.
Hear good things about, even better things about 1.
All these are good, man. I heard a lot of crap about Batch 3, and I tried it and thought it was really good. Batch 4, I tried a couple weeks ago, right when it came out, and I thought it was good. But this kind of really seems like the only way to fairly judge them.
Yeah.
Because they kind of taste the same. They don't taste the same, but they kind of taste similar when you're trying them weeks apart.
Yeah.
Having them side by side, I mean, that's really going to show us what's what. So
Right.
I'm interested to see if we can actually find a winner, but give it a shot, man. I'm going to start with Glass A.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those of you that don't know, Bowman is a distillery in Virginia, A. Smith Bowman. Their cask strengths are probably one of their more limited bottles. You don't find these in ABC stores at all. I don't know how it is out of state, but these are hard to get around here. So I'm happy to be doing this, man.
Yeah. And I love, they're always a higher proof. They're always 10 years, about 10 years. I know batch 3 is 9 years.
Yep.
So I mean, it's $100. So
yeah,
it's a damn
$99 for a hat. Batch 2 is hazmat.
Yeah.
It's 144 proof.
Yeah. So
these are no slouch.
out the gate though, great nose.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's a really good nose.
Very similar to that Buffalo Trace type of grape note that I get. Like that's just a great sweet bomb initially.
I do get some ethanol out of that though, I will say. At least
Interesting.
For me, yeah.
I don't get ethanol at all in that.
No?
Mm-mm.
Dang.
It almost smells like juice.
God, you got a tougher nose than me, man. No, that's
I like that nose a lot.
yeah, I get grape, maybe some like apple. It's definitely a fruitier nose for me. Interesting.
Oh my God, I was gonna say that does not drink the proof, but it slowly crept in.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Well,
I think that's
it was
so
really
smooth.
good. I thought it was really nice at first, and then it just like got hotter and hotter.
Yeah, no, I didn't get that.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is funny actually.
I like it a lot. I mean, like you said, a lot of fruit notes. It follows through on the palate. That's solid.
I get heavy vanilla. Like heavy vanilla
Really?
out of that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got like a vanilla extract kind of vanilla.
My knock on that one, I'm still getting heat over a finish. I feel like the finish just died off pretty fast on that.
That's so interesting. Yeah, I don't get any heat on that at all. All the heat for me is in the nose.
Okay.
Yeah. That's very...
No. You're not perfect. We've said it before.
I'm going. Yeah, even on the second sip, I just don't get it. Interesting.
Okay.
I don't know. We differ there a little bit, but I think that's a strong start already.
It's great. I do like it a lot.
Yeah, I think that's phenomenal. I'm just gonna go ahead and move on to number 2 for me personally, but
me personally as well. I like that way better.
way better.
Way better.
We are not.
That's like
we're not in sync, man.
Man, that's like a rich, like caramel. I don't know, maybe vanilla in there too, but that's not the fruit bomb that number 1 was.
I agree. Definitely not. I can't get past. I don't know if it's me. It's got to be me. I get an ethanol smell on that too.
I do get an ethanol smell on that one. That I will agree with you there. But that's it. That's your one.
That's my 1.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. But after that, I do get caramel on that.
It's a darker nose than the first one.
Yeah, I
light
agree.
and fruity, nice and rich and dark on this one.
Rich, absolutely. You hit it on the head with that one. It is rich. Caramel and then ethanol for me on that. Nose is, I mean, I'm not hyped on it like you were, but what are you thinking?
Drink's even hotter than the first one. It didn't come off initially as smooth, I guess you would say.
I agree with that. It drinks hotter, but it's still well balanced, I say.
The note on both of these, the nose follows through with the palate perfectly.
Interesting. Number one, I didn't think so for number one, because like the fruitiness, I didn't get that really on the palate. For this one, the sweeter notes, they do follow through for me on the palate.
Okay.
I would agree, this drink's a little hotter than number one.
I'm trying to decide which one I like better between the two.
It's hard. I feel like it's just based on preference of the night.
Yeah.
Like, right, if you're feeling something
Truly.
a little lighter.
Yeah, you want something fruity or you want something nice and sweet?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man.
I agree.
I didn't get as much flavor. Like, I think I got more flavor on the first one, Glass A, versus Glass B. This was almost masked by proof, I think.
Interesting.
And I'm moving on to Glass C, by the way.
Oh, okay. Jeez.
Yes. Hurry up.
No, okay. Didn't realize you wanted to do this quickie. Interesting. Interesting you say that about Class B, but okay.
I think, like, personal preference, I think I like those flavors better, but I didn't get as much of them.
Because of proof.
Because of proof.
And for me, the proof just comes in on the back end. You know, it doesn't overshadow everything else. But hey. Okay. So, Glass C. What are we thinking?
Kind of feels like a good mix of both of them. I get a little bit of fruit, but I also get some dark, you know, like typical bourbon flavors, caramel, vanilla.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. It's
Just off the nose.
It's the first one that I don't get ethanol on.
I would agree with that as well.
No ethanol on that one for me. Yeah, get some fruitiness. Get some butterscotch. I feel like I get a little bit of butterscotch.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah, butterscotch is definitely a note in there.
I like the nose.
Yeah.
That's a very good nose.
I agree. It's pretty good. I'm very interested to see what you say about the palate on this.
God, I was hoping you were going to say it first.
I can go first.
Go first.
Okay.
No, I'll go first.
Give it to me.
I get the butterscotch like crazy on the palate.
Yep, I do too. That's 100% what I get.
I like that a lot.
Not a long finish though.
No, and I don't know if I ever knew this or realized this about Bowman. I don't think any of them had a very long finish. At least A through C.
Yeah, for me, I think B was the longest finish. Because like I said, the proof came in at the end for me.
Yeah.
But this was probably the shortest, wow, that was terrible. Shortest finish of all.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. But that's good too, man.
I think that the finish hangs around for me a little bit longer on this one, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I think I like this one the best so far.
As far as which one out of the three do I like the best? Ooh. I think I'm with you. I think it's this one. The flavor is very bold. I don't have to go looking for it. Like it's just
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Dude, it's right in your face.
On the first two, I felt like I kind of had to really just sit there and think about it. And not on this one.
Man, they're all like, to me, they're all flavor bombs, but they all have, like you said, there's heat on the back end of some of them. For me, all three of them, I just get heat on the back end. Well, I don't just get heat, but that's like where the heat shows up.
On the finish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
To me, that masks the flavors I should be getting in the finish just a little bit. So again, if that's going to be my only knock,
right?
if that's the only thing I find wrong with these bottles, I think they're doing pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think these are three strong pours right out the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, for this being like a lineup, I mean, consistent, great.
Absolutely.
Great notes on each one every time.
They vary, but you can tell it's the same product.
I'm about to say, they vary too, yep. I agree.
All right, now I'm moving on to Glass D.
Yeah, do what you want. Glass D. How's the D?
I like it a lot.
Weird.
Oh my gosh.
Kidding.
Dude, that nose is insane. I actually think that's the craziest nose out of all of them.
You want to know what I think?
Your least favorite?
Not my least favorite, but I get ethanol in that too.
Okay. I do get some ethanol in this for sure.
And the only reason I bring it up is because they've all been opened. Like they've had their airtime, they've been open. I feel like I shouldn't get that.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from.
So that's the only reason I pointed out. It was a fresh crack, understood, you almost expect it. But
dude, once you get past that ethanol though, it's like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it's again, nice rich notes that I'm getting, but almost dessert-like compared to the last one that came off so rich.
Resembles Glass A lot, in my opinion.
Ooh, I don't think so at all.
Really?
Yeah.
It resembles Glass A lot, has a little bit of Glass B. Because I do think it's fruitier. It's got some sweeter notes. I have to look for those notes. They're not like in your face, but they would be rich.
I think the nose on B and this almost go hand in hand, but I think this has a little more complexity. When I hold this up against Glass A, again, just fruit bomb, nice dark flavors on this one. They vary a lot in my opinion.
That's funny because that Glass A for me changed so much.
Do you get the fruit now?
Yeah.
Okay. See?
Yeah.
I knew eventually he'd come around to his senses. Dude, I really enjoy that nose.
All right. Okay, this time you go first. What do you think?
I really enjoy that. Again, all of these do it for me.
Yes.
The nose transfers to the palate like crazy. That slight desserty flavor. Like, it's not like a finished flavor that I'm getting. I feel like typically some of the finished stuff we've had resembles being desserty. Whatever I'm getting there, I got in the palate too. And the finish is not as hot. I'm not getting as much ethanol in the finish on this one at all.
Oh, I agree with that. 100%.
And I'm actually getting flavor.
100% agree. I think it's the shortest finish of all of them.
I'm the complete opposite. I feel like it's the longest of all of them. Yeah. God, this is what to me is fun about bourbon.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You know, we're drinking, I think, the exact same bottles and just polar opposites. If someone in the store tells you don't get that, the finish sucks, it could be the best finish you've ever experienced. It's amazing how much this stuff varies. Well, I know my ranking without a doubt.
Damn. I feel like I'm unknown right now, dude. I would have told you 3 right away.
So that is where I was gonna go initially until I had D. For me, Glass D, then Glass C, Glass A, Glass B. That's my order from best to worst. Not saying worst is even a bad pour.
Right. Wait, what was it again? Sorry.
D, C, A, B.
Whoa.
That was my stag ranking too.
Ranking.
That's funny.
That's actually crazy. So it's all on me, huh?
Yep. D just stood out. Like, I don't want to say it's the most balanced, but the ethanol just took a step aside and I got all the flavor that I felt like was being masked on a few of them. And I liked the flavor on B a lot, but just how much the ethanol covered up what I thought I should be tasting made me rank that the lowest.
Okay. I know Glass A is my lowest. It's dead last.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna say third, second, first.
Okay. Thanks. So you are
So
D,
D,
B.
B, C, A.
okay.
So we're almost
Let's find
there.
out what D is. Of course. That is batch number 2. That's, first of all, the only one you had tried.
Yep.
A lot of people say batch 2 is the king. Kind of agree with that, man.
Yeah. I mean, people also say batch 1 is even better,
Yeah, I have heard that as well.
which I want to see where B1 where it's at.
All right.
So
Glass C was batch 3.
okay.
Glass B was batch 4. And Glass 1, batch A, which was your...
Both of ours.
Yeah.
Both of our last place.
Well, no, B was my last place. DCAB.
Oh, so what yeah. Oh, DCA.
B,
A, B.
Glass
Gotcha,
B
gotcha,
was my
gotcha,
last
gotcha.
place. Yeah.
Okay.
Give him some time, folks. He'll be okay.
Well, the way you had it here, anyways.
I thought I said something backwards, so that. Yeah,
Either way.
I'm surprised about batch 1 ranking
I'm
that,
about to say,
that low for me.
Yeah, that's where I was.
I was thinking batch 1 was going to smoke these, but
Damn.
no. That's
So,
cool about batch 2, man.
Yeah. We do love it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of funny.
That bothers me a little bit about batch 4, though,
Why?
because that's the only Bowman lottery I've ever won. Little fun fact, I just won a bottle of batch 4. And
Yeah.
out of all of them, I don't like it as much.
But all that to say, all of them were great.
They are
All
all
of them really
fantastic,
good.
truly.
So truly, no gripes here. Interesting though that number 1 ranks so low for us.
Yeah.
I think that's very interesting. I bet you if we have it by itself.
Oh, we would claim it's the greatest one of all time.
Yeah,
Then you have it blind and we put it last.
Yeah. So that's blind is all telling.
Yep. Blind will
Anyways.
tell you. That was cool, man. I'm glad we did that.
That was fun. I enjoyed that. I like that a lot.
Man.
If you can get your hands on any of these, huge win.
Do it.
I believe, outside of these two, well, actually, B1 is probably like at $1,000 or
Is it really?
secondary. Oh yeah, dude. You don't even see them anymore popping
my
up on the
God.
secondary market. Then you got like 600-700, 350, and then 450 right
yeah.
now. So
It's kind of crazy that batch 2 was the only one that didn't show us a bunch of ethanol as well. And that's the only hazmat.
hazmat, yeah,
Like, that's over 140 proof.
144.5.
That's crazy, man.
I'll never forget it because it's wild how it drinks compared to the proof it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is an impressive bottle.
Dang, man.
So I'm glad it did come number 1. It deserves it, in my opinion. But with that being said, that is our ranking. If you guys have ever done this, highly recommend it. If you have 2 of them, do side by side.
Yeah.
All right. But comment, like, subscribe. Tell us what you think. Are we crazy? Are we not? Is he?
Probably.
I think so. Anyways, we'll see you next time.